breaking news as Dr. Conrad Murray is found guilty in the death of Michael Jackson. We have a live look from Los Angeles.
And right now we're going to go to ABC's Diana Alvear with the latest details on today's verdict. Diana?
Good afternoon. Right behind me, right as I'm speaking, members of the Jackson family are getting back into their vehicles after that stunning verdict was announced. Many of them expressing relief. Many of the hundreds of protesters here telling me they're glad that justice was finally done for Michael Jackson.
We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Conrad Robert Murray, guilty of the crime of involuntary manslaughter.
The verdict was reached after barely a day and a half of deliberation. 3 short buzzes from the jury room indicating they had come to their conclusion. For those 7 men and 5 women, several weeks of trial and testimony boiled down to just one question. Who killed Michael Jackson? Did Dr. Conrad Murray's actions constitute gross negligence? Or was the singer so desperate for more drugs that he injected himself with propofol? There were 3 possible outcomes: an acquittal, a conviction, or a hung jury, in which at least one juror had enough doubt about the state's case that they could not vote to convict. Outside the courthouse, passions flowed from the sizable crowd.
Guilty, 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 guilty.
And again, members of the Jackson family are leaving the courthouse as we speak. Just before he got into the car, Michael's father, Joe Jackson, held 2 thumbs up at his obvious reaction to the verdict. Many of them relieved that Michael Jackson's personal physician has been found guilty of involuntary manslaughter. He faces a maximum of 4 years in prison and the possible loss of his medical license. Live in Los Angeles, Diana Alvear, ABC News. Now back to you.
Okay, Diana, thank you. And a lot of people are talking about the verdict, of course, for Dr. Conrad Murray on our Facebook page. To join the conversation, log on to facebook.com/WEWS. We have much more to come in this newscast. We'll go back live to LA for more on how Michael Jackson's family and fans are reacting to the news that Dr. Conrad Murray is guilty in the death of Michael Jackson.